Welcome to Growth Diary. A good life begins with enjoying uselessness. In daily life, we often hear conversations similar to the following. I want to learn to draw. What's the use of painting, and you can't be a painter? I like history. Is it useful to like it, but it can't be eaten as a meal? I want to learn to write articles. Don't waste your time, you won't make any money. In life, people will always be warned by others, don't waste time and energy on useless things. So, we ran all the way towards the goal, and we didn't even pay attention to the quiet passage of time. Author Henry James said, "The best life is a beautiful waste." If a person only does things that are recognized as useful in his life, he will lose the real meaning and joy of life. Sometimes do some useless things, life will be more exciting. Read useless books, broaden your horizons. Remember the popular article I Am Fan Yusu? The author Fan Yusu truly records the ups and downs of his family for 3 generations, and as an ordinary person, the spirit of never giving up when faced with difficulties. The writing style is simple but not lacking in vivid humor, and the eloquent narration has touched countless people. Many people can't help wondering why a childcare wife with only a junior high school education can write such a popular article. It turned out that Fan Yusu liked to read all kinds of books, especially novels. At the age of 8, he was able to understand the traditional Chinese version of Journey to the West. Through continuous reading, Fan Yusu sees a wider world. Unwilling to be confined to her original life, she came to Beijing. Although the part-time job life is hard, she has never stopped reading, and there are always a few books in the suitcase she moves around. Later, she formed a literary group with dozens of migrant workers who were interested in literature, trying to write while working to earn money. An Ping once said, "People, even if you are hungry, you can't let your eyes be hungry." When you see more, the boundaries of life will continue to expand, and the future will become clearer. Indeed, vision determines a person's pattern and future. Material poverty can be changed, but spiritual poverty can consume a lifetime. There is no futile effort in this world, and there is no completely useless book. The words you have read will unconsciously broaden your horizons, enrich your experience, and broaden your life path. Zhuangzi said, "What is useless can be used for great use." Usefulness and uselessness are actually relative concepts. Some things are useless now, but it does not mean that they will be useless in the future. Just because you're useless for one thing doesn't mean you're useless for your entire life. In today's ever-changing world, nothing stays the same. With more accumulation, there will be one more opportunity and one more guarantee for future life. Only by letting go of the shackles of useless concepts and getting in touch with more knowledge can we open up more possibilities for ourselves. Say useless words to enhance feelings. Writer San Mao said, "No matter how hard the life is and how simple the environment is, you can't omit the link of the husband and wife talking nonsense and love together. Only in this way can the marriage have vitality and vitality." A good marriage needs to say some useless words. Xiaomi's husband has been married for several years, and the relationship is still very good, and he always has endless things to say. When I came back from get off work, Xiaomi said to her husband, "I saw a puppy on the road just now. It's so beautiful, with snow white fur and little shoes." The husband smiled and replied, "Really? That must be very cute." During the meal, my husband said, "Tomorrow is the winter solstice, we want to eat dumplings, what kind of stuffing shall we eat?" Xiaomi replied, "Don't you like minced beef? I'll buy it tomorrow." Buy some cold dishes. Oh, it seems that the salt is almost used up. Two people talk to you, and I talk to each other, and the meal is over before you know it. Sometimes, when my husband is on a business trip, the two of us will chat on WeChat for a long time. How is the work going? What did you have for dinner? How did you sleep? My Jia said, to test whether a husband and wife are in love, one sign is whether the two parties are willing to talk nonsense, and whether they are willing to listen to the other party's nonsense with you. A good relationship does not necessarily stay together all the time, but it needs to maintain communication and exchange with each other. It is the trivial nagging in ordinary life that brings the two hearts closer. Think about it. How long has it been since you chatted with your lover about some parental gossip? How long has it been since you talked and gossiped with your friends? How long has it been since you chatted with your parents? How long has it been since you had a heart-to-heart talk with your child? Don't overlook these sweet moments. It's the small talk that brings us closer together and makes us feel relaxed and happy. Psychological studies have shown that the amount of nonsense a person says is directly proportional to his happiness. Those useless words, which seem to kill time, are the source of our happiness. In fact, in most people's lives, there are not so many important events, but they are all ordinary. For a long time, we need to say some useless words to adjust our life and enhance our relationship. Do useless things to nourish the soul. I have heard such a passage. A person who is good at using a watch will not wind up the clockwork too tightly. A person who is good at driving a car will not drive the car too fast. A person who is good at playing the harp will not over-tighten the strings. Untangle your mind. There is a limit to everything. Too much is too late. A truly wise man knows how to do some useless things in real life to relax and nourish his soul. Actor Chen Daoming often rejects some scripts, playing the piano, drawing, kneading dough figurines, doing carpentry, sewing leather bags at home. These useless things in the eyes of others are a kind of pleasant enjoyment for him. In today's fast-paced society, it is a rare sobriety to be able to live according to one's heart without being disturbed by fame and fortune. Too many people are desperately chasing in the footsteps of others, and have no time to concentrate on themselves to realize the real beauty in life. I agree with what Joshuain said. In addition to the things we need for daily use, we must also have some useless games and pleasures, so that life can be interesting. We can't just pursue usefulness in life. Many important things, beautiful feelings, and creative inspirations are brought to us by those useless things. Useful things make us grow, useless things make us happy. On the way of pursuit, please slow down, do some useless things that can make you happy, savor life and nourish your soul with your heart. Someone said, when you decide to travel, don't just focus on the destination, because the moment you pack your bags, the journey has already begun. The real meaning of life lies in the process rather than the result. Focusing only on the pursuit of goals will make us ignore the good things that are within our reach. Many things in life seem to be useless: love, friendship, music, art, gentle breeze, bright moon. But it is these useless things that bring us comfort and nourishment, courage and strength. For the rest of your life, you don't need to live too useful. Take some time to read some useless but beneficial books, say some useless but warm words, and do some useless but enjoyable things. You will find that life is better with these useless things. That's all for this issue. Thanks for listening.